All right, so this was not from my God time, but more of situations that have happened recently. As most of you know, we sent a group of teenagers to South Africa on their first mission trip, and half of the team didn't make it home, and one of those kids was my son. But he's safe, so I don't want to get anybody for that, but I had to keep reminding myself that God chose those four to be there for a reason. Sometimes we get into circumstances and we don't realize that God puts us there because he has us there for a purpose. And I try to remind my son that, don't let this one situation steal the joy and what God has shown you into this entire trip. Enjoy these next few days and see what else God has in store for you. This verse just popped into my head, and a lot of us know it, but it's Matthew 6:34, and it says, if that's how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and thrown into the furnace tomorrow, won't he do much more for you, you of little faith? I think sometimes we get so caught up in the what ifs. What if I would have made this decision, or what if I didn't, like my son, and what if I didn't go on this trip? I wouldn't still be here today. But what if you didn't go on this trip and they didn't get 140 kids at the church? What if you didn't go on this trip and that one kid that saw you working for God, his whole life was never changed? So I think that we just have to stop and think and not worry about the tomorrow and see where God has us today and sit in that joy and reminding us that God has us where we're at for a purpose and for a reason, and take every minute of every day as it's our last.